always forget. Animus first. And then we hit continue, and then it loads Altair.
Tall structures to gain a bird's
Hi, look at
eye
that,
view
the
of
knife.
your
We got a knife upgrade.
Tall buildings can be
Look at
used to
the
orient
fancier
yourself
knife.
when moving through a city.
Is that the knife we started the game with and then lost because we were bad Altair? Not this new and improved good Altair? This amiable Altair? So I did look it up. We don't have that much left. I think we do just have... What did I leave on? 2 more districts? Like, there's 1 more to this memory block, and then we do 1 more in Jerusalem. And then, like, that's kind of it. So, anything that lies beyond Jerusalem, I don't think will take too long. Oh, no, I'm already in the next town, aren't I? Yeah, I gotta go talk to this guy.
It's the hero of Damas. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Muallim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubair.
Ah, Saladin's chief scholar. Strange choice of target in my opinion. But who are we to question the master's will? I'm sure he has his reasons.
Then you're familiar with the man.
He's been quite busy these past few days, organizing the scholars and sending them into the streets to preach.
What do they speak of?
Light and fire, cleansing sins, apocalyptic nonsense if you ask me. All this talk of paths and a new world.
What about this new world?
Couldn't say. I don't pay attention to the ramblings of madmen. Much too busy with real work.
Very well. I'll walk among the people, see what I can learn. Where would you suggest I search?
South of here, you'll find an academy and a guard tower. They're both good places to search. There's also a hospital to the east you might want to visit.
I'll begin at once.
So eager. You've certainly changed, and for the better, I might add.
Alright, I'm gonna go. Just gonna go do it. Let's go assassin. Not assassinate, because that's not... We gotta do the other assassin stuff before we can assassinate. But we can assassin right now. And, yeah, so it's to the south, and he said to the east. That's west. That's west. So probably just this district. Alright, here we go. Last time, I was full of tacos. Today, I'm full of honey garlic chicken wings. Gotcha. There we go. Yoop. I have no direct plan of where we're going. Should probably try to find a tower. Oh, look, there's one. Have I done it? Are we in the... Oh, yeah, we're well in the district already. Jeez. I forget how small these districts actually are. Ha! He fell for it! I can't believe he fell for the chest stab. He let me do it. They don't always let me do it, and that guy let me do it. I can't believe it. Okay, anyway. I said that like I was actually on a train of thought before saying that. Don't shoot me while I'm trying to climb the tower. I need you dead. Because you're gonna impede on my assassin business of pretending to be an eagle. You know, I don't feel like last stream's commentary was necessarily bad, but I don't feel it was good. I feel like it was kind of all over the place and stupid, maybe a little too deep in some places. I'm gonna try to keep it lighthearted this time. I'm an eagle. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's like the symbol, the flag. It's the moon with the star that they put in Ocarina of Time, and then they were like, "Whoops, we can't have that," and then they changed it.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyelim.
They're gonna get mad because they're too close, aren't they?
Kalabalığın içine karışmayı seviyor. Gözünüzü dört
Well, they can get mad because I got a person to save. I got a citizen in trouble. Dude. They'll get mad at me for walking on a box, but they won't get mad at that guy for shoving people around.
hırsızlar kara ağacına müstahak. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Two down, two to go. Oh, okay. Get your sword out. I want to say I learned a combat trick. Forgot what it was. There's 5 of them now because the guards joined in. Wait, if that's the city guard, who are these other guys? What are they doing? Why do they think they're so tough? Because they're not. They're certainly not tough. There's city guards, though. I wonder if I could run away and then hide and come back and the citizen is still saved. Or if I do have to genuinely get combat to end by winning. Gotcha. Same as the other guy, too. Just zoop right to the chest. Fast and easy. Not like that. That was not very fast. Still easy, though. I'll tell you, it's good. He's healed.
The city will know of your sacrifice. Goodness, what happened here?
Okay, where to next? Let's go. You know what? We're over on this side of the city. Might as well get the citizens that are over here. Not me. I'm praying. Praying you don't catch me.
Horrible. Who's responsible for this?
Oh, pickpocket. I might as well do that too. Not too far.
Please, I must go. This letter must be delivered, and I cannot risk upsetting
I'll just hold X just in
Listen
case.
to yourself. You are his puppet. Give up this task and join us in our fight,
No. I have a wife and child to think of.
which is exactly why I've come to you. Is this the kind of world you want your son brought up in?
It will pass. If you just wait, he'll stop, and everything will go back to normal.
Every day, more is lost, and no way to reclaim what's taken. There will be no going back. You know this to be true.
Enough. I am leaving.
Join our cause. No. That wasn't intended to be funny, but it was funny to me. I'm being watched, but not closely enough. I wonder how easy pickpocketing is in real life. Probably not at all. These people are pretty perceptive to changes. I would know. I'm one of those people who, like, they feel every wrinkle and their, like, bed sheets and stuff when trying to sleep. It's pretty annoying sometimes. No, turn around! Okay, should punch him a couple times. That'll help. Man, that guy genuinely looks bigger than all the other guys. He literally is the big guy. The big one. Come on. I was just about to talk to her. She didn't start her dialogue fast enough. Excuse me. No, not the guard.
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Yep. Sure. See you later, bye. I wonder what'll happen if I get 15 progress points there when I have full bars. Come on, keep
Someone tell
going.
me why he's doing that.
Okay, that's the tower over there. Oops, I'm in the wrong district. I'm out of district. Just a little bit longer, and then we get drop assassinations. But for now, I will go down the ladder like a normal person. The socially acceptable way to get down from a roof. Oh, he got me.
This is a waste of my time.
Nope, nope. Oh. Never ready for that. You gotta like how when I got grab break, I'm like, oh man, it's a very generous grab break. It's like easy to react to. It's a generous reaction window. And then I'm never ready for it. I'm always waiting to press square, not circle. And then sometimes I'll tell you I was just facing the wrong way. Come on. There. I countered one break, or one grab. Gotcha. I should maybe try to be a little bit more aggressive. That way we can get some of those finishing animations. Checkpoint for that. Whoop. That's the wrong button. There. Whatever. Because his grabs don't really matter.
Thank you. Thank
Yep,
you.
okay.
I'll find
Yep.
a way to repay
You're welcome.
everything
Bye.
you swear.
Let's see. How many towers are there? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not bad. 6 towers. Yeah, that's kind of why I want to make a push to try to beat the game tonight, is because I don't think the end of the game is... Okay, sure. I don't think the end of the game is very long. And my Assassin's Creed streams do seem to have been getting shorter and shorter. But possibly also just a result of the districts getting quicker to finish. Which is weird, because you would think as you go through the game, they would be adding more stuff for you to do. But it's actually kind of the opposite. It's kind of like they realize, like, yeah, we don't really have a lot of tasks for you to do, so we're just going to give you less of them so you just don't feel like you're just doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. Even though you still kind of are. But because of the increased ability for the guards to notice you, you know, the increased notoriety, that maybe they did that as a favor. Like, yeah, it's kind of already getting harder, so we don't need to add more stuff for you to do. Just, you know, you got the point already. We'll just let you beat the game and get on with the next. Well, I say that like they knew that Assassin's Creed 2 was going to come out quickly, which I don't know, probably didn't. I mean, this is the first game, so they didn't even know they were getting a sequel. Although I think the story is written pretty well to have space for a sequel. And thankfully, this is one of those games that's set up for a sequel, and got one. You know, not like... why can't I think of any examples right now?
No, you don't understand. I have
Go
nothing.
against the will of
My
God.
family is sick and dying.
Oh, it's a beggar I'm hearing.
Spared a few coins.
Oh, thanks, bye.
All I ask is for a
I can't.
coin.
I still cannot. I cannot give you anything. I don't have that as a gameplay mechanic. They have that in Cyberpunk. I gave that guy €5 or whatever it is. Yeah, I've been playing Cyberpunk over the weekend because they got a 2.0 update that changed a lot of things. Well, maybe not a lot. Not like a complete, total rework of the entire game. They're trying to bring some big changes here and there, like driving was one of the things, which I didn't really notice a difference with cars. But I think some people are saying they handle more slippery now, which is weird because I thought it looked like reading the patch notes that they were trying to make it that the cars handle more realistically, with like the turning changing depending on how fast you're going, like it is in real life. The handling being, I think it's supposed to be worse the higher your speed is. But I really did not notice anything myself.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'll find a way to repay this
You're welcome.
kindness,
Bye.
I swear.
See you later.
What happened here?
Yep. Vigilante's cool. Have the citizen saved. The main thing I noticed is the change to house or to like skill trees, stuff you put like perk points into. That's been pretty cool because I don't remember there being a lot of particularly interesting stuff there when I was first playing the game. Pre 2.0.
Leave now.
Shut up! I need this tower. Hopefully I'm on the right building. But there's definitely some pretty game-changing perks you can buy now. Like my favorite one is they added a dash, so that I forget if this was always a thing, but there was like you press B and you do a little jolt to whatever direction you're holding. I think it's more meant for melee combat, but I think you could always do it even while holding a gun, which is cool. And now there's a perk you can buy that basically just increases the distance of it, but then also has some extra benefits that you can, put more perks into to give your dash more purpose, like have the distance double if you're going towards an enemy. And then the one I'm working towards right now is air dash, because that is stuff I feel like more first-person games should just have. That should be an expectation, I feel. Because, first-person shooters have been around for a long time, and it's a genre that's been kind of milked to death because of the success of, like, Call of Duty and Battlefield and stuff like that. I'm surprised there aren't more games that try to make first-person, like, not only immersive, like Cyberpunk is doing, which is also something I appreciate, but also more spectacular. Give me more stuff like Dishonored, where you get, like, dashing and teleporting and bending time. I feel like mobility really should be more of a focus in first-person games, because that feels freaking cool. I'm not saying, like, every first-person game should also simultaneously be a platformer, because I'm sure everyone knows how clunky first-person platforming can be. But, like, more powers based around moving and dodging and doing anything other than just standing there shooting a gun. That was always kind of one of my complaints with Overwatch, was that there weren't more melee-oriented characters. They're kind of all like, oh, here's a guy and he's got a rifle, but then here's a guy and he's got a shotgun. Whoa. Like, once you actually get into the nitty-gritty of the characters, it's not that simple, but it's what it felt like at first. Especially coming off of Battleborn, because I played that first. It was like, well, Battleborn has characters entirely dedicated to melee. And then you go Overwatch and it's just like, you have Reinhardt, but that's it. Oh, but you got this guy who, like, he melees when you switch to when he does his ultimate. It's like, that's not the same thing. Give me the grab break. Just gotta love when you're doing so poorly, the game is like, hey, you know there's a thing you could be doing to avoid that, right? Thanks, game. Excuse me. And I'm not super into how you have to get a certain amount of points into a particular attribute to get perks now. I don't think it was like that before. And now you basically like unlock a certain tier of upgrades per attributes. Just like every 5 points or so.
Good you came along when you did.
Actually, I think that the first checkpoint is 9 points, which is weird.
Yoda said he won't get away!
Yeah, I would have if I wasn't locked into the place. Why do I need people on the bench to blend in? Why can't I just sit on the bench alone? People are allowed to be alone. Man, that would have been a good place to catch, to break their line of sight because it was hay down there. Oh, okay, don't go down there because you can't start that until you're not detected. Hey, thanks for helping me off the roof. But I will say that the change that makes it where you have to have a certain level of attributes, it helps me figure out where I want to put more points into for attributes. This guy just standing right there. Thinks he's Batman. Okay, down. It's just faster to get down. Don't touch me. And kind of the same thing for perk points. Because now the perks are actually cool enough where I see something, I'm like, ooh, I know I want that. Like air dashing. Because before I felt like it was kind of like you had access to everything. To a certain degree, I think. Because I think it did still require like, oh, you need this perk point, you need this. Yeah, this is perks. That's the right word. You need this perk to be able to get this next one. Because it like builds off of it or something. Which makes sense. Let's see where we go next. There. But with a, you know, excluding those exceptions, you have like all these different perk points. It's like, well, I don't know which one I want. And then they feel kind of incremental where it's like, oh, here's a perk where shotguns handle better. And, you know, I complain about that kind of stuff in Borderlands too, because it feels so incremental that it's like every level up doesn't feel like it does something if all you're doing is upgrading your shotgun damage by 12% every level up, because you have to get the cool things. But it does add up eventually, at least in Borderlands. But I don't think I got far enough into Cyberpunk to really say for those. But with this update, I'm definitely feeling like every level up matters now, because now every level up gets an attribute point and a perk point, which I also don't think they did that before. I think you only sometimes got an attribute point, which also bothers me about the level up system in the Outer Worlds. But Outer Worlds has perks that are a lot less incremental than like, oh, it increases your shotgun damage by 12%. Not all of them are spectacular, but I can see why they might not want you to have one every level up. That might make you too powerful too quickly for the length of that game. Alright, I think I lost where I was going with that, but that should be that train of thought should be finished on its own, I think. Probably. But yeah, even in just the like day or two I've been playing post 2.0 update, I feel like every level up, every level up I have gotten has gone towards something cool. Yep. Come on. I could have also sworn that they changed the they call them cyberware, the cyborg upgrades you can implant into your body. Could have sworn they said they made those cheaper, but then, like, I did go to buy some, and I got some cool stuff. I finally got my high jump legs where I can charge my jump to go higher. A little bit disappointing, it doesn't go as high as I wanted, but what are you gonna do? And it does disappoint me that I can't have the charge jump and the double jump. Oh well. I guess they don't want you to be too mobile. Yeah, you're welcome. Bye. See you later. Well, probably not. It's a big city. Ow, I ran into a wall. Okay, next place. Here.
They go against the will of God.
But I could have sworn when I was buying stuff before that the arm upgrades were like around 12,000, 15,000. And now they're like 20, like, I go back to try to buy one and they're like 20,000. Like, was that like a one-time deal that they were saying, or did I just misremember? Because I could have sworn I could have afforded one before. And then I went and bought other stuff because I'm like, well, this stuff feels like it's going to be more immediately amazing. And then I came back and I decided, like, you know what? I do want some arms. And then they were too expensive, and I couldn't even. I mean, I could look at the stats and stuff, but like the options were redded out. Didn't feel like I was actually looking at them. It felt like they were quote unquote hidden, even though I could see them. There we go. Another citizen saved.
You came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off.
Yep. You're welcome. See you later. Already established I won't see you later because it's a big city. Stop. Camera, please. I want to get up the ladder. It's socially acceptable to go up the ladder, but it's not socially acceptable to be on the roof. Target the guy first. He's distracted with the dead body. I didn't know there was a second guy, and then I stopped being detected because he got distracted by the body. Well, that's good to know, I guess. If I need to climb the roof or climb a wall, and there's a guard who will get mad at me if I do, kill someone, and then he'll be too distracted to care about me climbing up a wall. Okay, now carefully into the hay. Who's laughing? What are you laughing about? Oh, it's a crazy guy. He's gonna shove me. And I've started to notice that it seems like a lot of quests in Cyberpunk involve having to wait around for kind of no reason. I mean, it's not no reason because I think they're trying to go for immersion. Like, oh, well, you hit a point where you need to gather intel, so the story character will gather intel for you, and you just need to wait for them to find the intel. But it's kind of annoying booting up the game and being like, all right, I want to do stuff. And then you look at your quest log and it's like, wait for this character to get back to you. And then you get a new quest and it's like, oh, well, you also have to wait for that character to get back to you. Like, okay, can I just do a quest, please? It'll tell you like, oh, just go do other quests while you wait for this quest. It's like, okay, but what am I supposed to do with all the quests? Or just like go do other quests and wait for this quest to be ready. I need you out of the way. Sorry. These poor freaking guards. They're dying just trying to do their job, but they're trying to do their job at me, who is trying to save people because they failed to do their job. Excuse me. It's like they're trying to do their job, but they're doing it in the wrong place for the wrong person. Or I guess technically in the right place, just the wrong person, because it's still at the scene of the crime. It's just after the people have been dealt with, and they're gonna then deal with me. Oops, I made a lady drop a jar. Haven't I climbed this before? Like, we're gonna try to go up here, and he's not gonna make it. Yeah, I've done a tower like this.
They go against the will of God and must be made
So I'm gonna climb this, basically climb up this wall to get high enough. Can you grab that? Can you grab that? Okay, how about the window? Can you grab the window? Yeah, shut up. Where are you? I'll throw a knife at you. Fired an arrow at me. A jerk. I can't believe he sent a projectile in my direction. Who does that? Yeah, I would definitely say I like Cyberpunk, and I like all the cool things it tries to do, and the cool things it does manage to pull off, but it's definitely not a perfect game, definitely not my favorite, like, I guess technically RPG, but you know, action RPG kind of deal. Western RPG, I guess they call them. I kind of wish the gun modding was more like Fallout 4, but I don't know, maybe I'm just spoiled on Fallout 4. Like that being an impossible to beat gun modding system, because I really don't think a lot of games would be willing to put in the effort to a gun modding system as, maybe not complex, but as detailed as that. Like when you upgrade the barrel actually changes. Like that's a lot of modeling to do, and you gotta plan it out so that you gotta design the gun, but then you also gotta design how the gun looks like when certain parts are upgraded.
It is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would be
I've tried my hand at designing like a kind of Samus-inspired character, where like, you know how when you're playing Metroid and you get upgrades and then they show up on Samus? Try to do something like that, and it's like, it's not easy doing that. I would not say it's easy to design a base form and then design a good-looking upgraded form that also looks good as you get those pieces of the entire upgraded form. Whoa, hanging by one hand, whoa. Facing the wrong way. I'm getting a good view of outside the city, where I can't go, because the game does not take place out there. I'll get desynchronized if I go out there. At all the viewpoints. Nice. And it only took us about half an hour. Oh, there's an eavesdrop over here.
God damn you. Leave me alone.
Don't tell me I got it. It's on the other side of the wall, and there's no door. I gotta go back up. I think.
I'm so out of his mind.
I mean, obviously it's not taking place on the roof, but it's inside of here, and it's just faster to climb over. Reminds me of Ezio's house, but we're not gonna see that tonight. Don't mind me. Just trying to find a bench. Praying for a bench.
I need food. I'm so hungry.
I need you to go away. I got an eavesdrop to do. I need these guards to go away. I got a conversation to listen to.
I wish to see him, to hear him speak.
It can be arranged, but we must be careful. There are still those who reject illumination. They would harm him.
Then they are ignorant and afraid.
You seem sincere, but how do I know I can trust you?
It hurts me to even hear you ask the question.
Very well. We gather each day in the madrasa. He comes to speak, and then leads us into the city that we might cleanse it.
Could I join you then?
Understand that it is a difficult path we walk. Our work demands sacrifice.
I understand.
Then come and meet with us. Let us see how strong you really are.
I like how they're the same character model. Okay, so now I just need to do one more thing. How about I beat a guy up? No, last time I tried to do that, it didn't go well. Oh, I'm looking around. I was like, where's the other things to do? It's two informers. Yeah, I'll just go pickpocket.
Can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
Waiting. He tempts us always.
Stop watching me so I can go faster.
No, you
Strong
don't
like
understand. I
Saladin.
want nothing.
And take up arms against our enemies.
No, please
in whatever
don't,
way
please.
you can.
Just a few coins, please.
South comes the English king and his infidel army.
Yes, come. Let me show you everything I have.
It seems like it's only a large group of guards that I have to be careful around.
Thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy.
Because when an individual guard walks by, I don't have to be careful.
Service to God, fighting for what
Where's
we
the-
believe in. There is no greater glory than this.
We found the place. It's just as you described it.
I suspect he'll want to deal with this himself, and quickly.
These two guys again?
Best we say nothing to the others.
A wise course of action. Truth be told, I'll be happy when this business is done.
Soon, my friend, soon. Today should see the last of them put to torch. Boy, come here.
Oh, that's why I targeted that guy.
You still have the letter I gave you?
Yes.
Go and deliver it then. You'll find the one it's meant for inside the madrasa. Praise be Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization.
Get out of the crowd.
Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back. Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay! Everywhere they arrive,
Got it.
they leave only suffering in their wake.
And now I can leave.
It's a crusade! Come! A crusade for what? Ignorance?
Funny how it's been a pattern of I get 2 bars, and then I miss 3, and then I get the rest, or then the blue bars. Oh wait, the bureau is that way. Yeah, I end up walking out of these districts faster than I think. So these cities are smaller than I realize. Excuse me.
Come, people. Come see what I have to offer.
Freaking wall.
Oh, that was
Gonna climb, but they're gonna be upset about that. There's always the rooftop guards. Not off that.
Could I interest you in some of my wares?
And there it is. I can see it now. I can hear it now. I can hear the Koroks.
What news, Altair?
I've learned much about my enemy.
Share what you know then.
Jubayer has become obsessed with purging the city of its knowledge.
A most terrible crime. Now I see why Al-Mualim wants you to remove him.
He's using the city scholars to assist him. They go out into the streets, harassing the people and collecting all their written works. I fear he intends to destroy them all.
He must be stopped.
That's why I'm here. He's to hold a meeting soon, at the Madrasa Al-Qallasa. It's where I'll go. It's where I'll take his life.
I'll leave you alone to prepare. Bring glory to the Brotherhood.
Long pause.
fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Could have fast forwarded sooner. Okay, now stop marking the bureau and mark the assassination target. See, now we can assassinate. We did assassin before, but now we will assassinate.
Before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Joppa, there will be no stopping.
Let's freaking rooftop guard. I guess my problem with the roof is I'm always thinking of it as being something that's supposed to be fast. You know, despite how kind of clunk. I mean, it's not kind of. It is clunky climbing. But it's called free running. They call it free running. But it's slower than you expect free running to be. You know, I think I'm expecting a Mirror's Edge kind of deal. Oh, the target's up over here. But it doesn't always go that quickly. Oh, no, I can't. I gotta come from the bottom. Oh, no, am I stuck up here? But the rooftops really are only... They're only faster in as far as that you don't have to go around walls most of the time. It's a more direct route. But you'll still have the rooftop guards, which I guess are meant to slow you down. And then you just use your favorite method of taking care of them. Like how I use throwing knives.
You must not do this. Much knowledge rests
But
within
right.
these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No. These bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds. And so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No. You simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You love your precious writings? You do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Then join them!
Wow, he sure burned to death quickly.
Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good. Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city. Collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
Aw, man. Look at all those targets I gotta check. Because I don't know which one is him now. Great.
You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
Yeah, I definitely, you know, I try not to demonize religion like a lot of people seem to do. But I can't defend book burning like this.
Citizen,
Where they were actively destroying
forth your
learned
writing.
information, you know,
place them
science.
in the pile before me.
That absolutely is a
Keep
regression
ready
of society
is a
to
sin.
destroy knowledge like that.
Go and embrace
Is
the
that him?
truth of my words. Free yourselves from the lies and corruptions
No.
of the past.
You shouldn't be here. Speak up.
Oh, they got me. Get off the wall, then. Who they fire an arrow at? come on. Yep, that wasn't him. I should have just left. It's like I'm not gonna be able to mark them off. But maybe I do need to kill all of them, because you can see there's a pile of books there, and I do need to stop the books from being burnt. Gotta love how I went back into low detection, even after running right in front of that guard. See, that's not him either. What if I do just move on? What if I do leave the other people alive? Or is it going to be a case where it'll magically be the very last person I find? Even if I already checked the others. Okay, well this guy is easy. Hey buddy, let me just give you a nice, I'm gonna practice a little bit of chiropractic. What is the word again? You know, with the cracking people's bones and stuff. Until their aching stops. Do that. Chiropractor is the person, but what's the word for the act? What is the word for practicing chiropractic?
Good people of Damas, you are doing the right thing. Let
I think that's
us
him.
cleanse this city of its poisoned past. This
that's
is a
him.
righteous act, and from the flames shall be born a new era, one of truth and unity, governed by a singular wisdom.
I'll go this way. I don't think he's going anywhere. He's too busy burning books. I was a little freaked out when I saw the wall was bare there. But then I realized, like, oh wait, I can reach.
Good people of Damas, you are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city of its poisoned
It was
past.
me.
This is a righteous act, and from the flames shall be born a new era, one of truth and unity, governed by a singular wisdom.
Thankfully, no one heard him shout. Oh, there was a ladder up, and then there's a ladder down. A convenient path for me to come down and kill him. Don't mind me, I'm just praying high up on the thing. It's fun. You should try it. Makes you closer to God. See?
Good people of Damas, you are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city.
Cleanse you from the city.
Why? Why have you done this?
Men must be free to do what they believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It's an illness for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you are rather quick to steal my life.
Books weren't burning you.
To save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
Can't catch me. I can go up walls. I mean, you can too, but it's easier for me to break line of sight if I go up a wall. Stop miming, Altair. Get up the ladder. Or don't. Yeah. Another thing I don't like about some religions is that there are some that say, like, that say that you have to say, like, they basically say you can't get into heaven if you let someone else sin, basically. You have to save them, or else you're just as bad as them. Which, I don't know which religions say that, but there are some people who believe that. Which is not wrong, because you're free to believe in what you want to believe, but it's frustrating that that exists because it goes against the idea of letting people believe what they want to believe. Because like, oh, well, you believe the wrong thing, and I gotta convert you, or else you're not getting into heaven, and then I'm not getting into heaven. It's like, it's like the unfortunate thing is there's no winning there, because you can't force them to stop believing that, because now you're forcing them to believe something that they don't believe in. You're forcing your belief onto them. But then they're gonna try to force their belief on you, so there's no winning. No, I think I can run, right? I don't care if I run. I just can't climb on things. And thankfully this bureau I know does have a ladder. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna go service a window. I'm a window repairman. That's why that ladder's there, right? So you can get up to the windows and fix them.
Altair, tell me you've met with success.
Yes. Jubair's fires are extinguished. His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubair to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altair. Return to Al-Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Alright, I gotta wait for all this stuff to go, and then I'll be teleported back home. I appreciate that at least don't make me make the walk up to the assassin home place. Or am I gonna get... No, that's right, that's the end of that memory block. I'm gonna get pulled out of the Animus, right? Yep, session's over.
Wherever it's hidden, time to retrieve it.
Working on it.
And when it's done,
He'll be taken care of.
I want that progress report by tomorrow morning.
I've got some work I need to do. So you've got the rest of the night to yourself.
Suddenly high frame rate. Guess I gotta talk to Lucy. She doesn't want to... Oh, wait. Oh, there we go.
I think there's a problem with the Animus.
Nope, it's working fine.
I'm pretty sure it just ejected me
I'm pretty sure you should shut up.
You ready to finally tell me what's going on?
We have to stop them, Desmond. When they access that last memory of yours, they're just getting started. They want to change everything. The way we live, the way we think, the way we are. You've gotten the lecture from Vidic about what's wrong with the world, how we need order and discipline, so they're going to give it to us. Only we don't have a say in the matter.
How?
The Templar treasure. They think it...
Miss Stillman?
I'm here.
I need you to upload Desmond's files to the database.
Got it.
Can we keep talking?
So what? You're using me to find this Templar treasure? What do they call it? The Peace of Eden?
Yes.
Well, it's looking like it's at Messiah, so I don't know why they're wasting all this time with me. Why don't they just send their people to pick it up?
They can't. It's not that simple. The artifact from Messiah, they had it. It was destroyed in the accident.
Then what are they hoping for me? You know, for my ancestor to tell them?
They're hoping he'll show them where the other ones are.
You mean there's more than one of these things?
Oh, Desmond, you have no idea.
Is there a problem, Miss
No,
Stillman?
Warren. Everything's Denver on my end.
Then, where are the files?
I've got to move these files before he gets suspicious. We'll talk more later.
How about now?
Wait, what's that mean, everything's Denver?
It means everything's fine.
Why Denver?
It's a reference to Denver International Airport. There's an underground facility there. It's where the accident happened.
Wait a minute. Is that the... Hang on, I actually want to look this up, because I think I heard of that. Wow, okay, so that's a reference to an actual real-life conspiracy theory. And, oh, yeah,
Aren't you tired?
Oh. Okay. I'll go then. Yeah, basically the theory is just like, wow, hey, look at that Denver International Airport, isn't it? Isn't its architecture suspicious? They sure do have some strange statues around and weird murals, and what are they hiding? And then, surprisingly, the answer is nothing. They're hiding nothing.
Time's wasting, Mr. Miles.
Yeah, I'm coming.
We're nearly done, you know.
And then what?
You'll see. Maybe they'll even let you watch when it begins. It's not as terrible as you think.
Look, I know you're not gonna let me leave. So why not tell me what's going on? Humor me.
I'm not an idiot, Mr. Miles. I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow. It doesn't...
It doesn't what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems to contradict what the Animus is showing me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything. Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Yes, and they publish books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax. I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days. A bestseller, too.
Where's this going, Doc?
The point, I suppose, is that you shouldn't trust everything you hear, everything you read. What's that your ancestors said? Nothing is true?
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room for misinterpretation.
There's always room.
Touché, Mr. Miles. Now that I've answered your question, can we begin?
Man, if the Animus actually existed and we could view unrecorded history through reliving the memories of people, that would be a very groundbreaking thing. It would be amazing. It would mean so much for history and anthropology. It also would, like I said before when they introduced the theory, it would be pretty wild if it actually was true that animal instinct is just their ancestors' memory being recorded and in their DNA, and memory actually is contained in DNA. So you could actually view the memories of ancestors if you could somehow turn DNA into video.
We have much to discuss. We are close, Altair. Robert de Sable is now all that stands between us and victory. It is his mouth gives the orders. His hand pays the gold. With him dies the knowledge of the Templar treasure and any threat it might pose.
I still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much chaos.
The Peace of Eden is temptation given form. Merely look at what it's done to Robert. Once he tasted of its power, the thing consumed him. He saw not a dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool. One that would help him realize his life's ambition.
He dreamed of power then?
Yes and no. He dreamed, still dreams, like us, of peace.
But this is a man who sought to see the Holy Land consumed by war.
No, Altair. How can you not see when you're the one that opened my eyes to this?
What do you mean?
What do he and his followers want? A world in which all men are united. I do not despise his goal. I share it. But I take issue with the means. Peace is something to be learned, to be understood, to be embraced.
He would force it.
And rob us of our free will in the process.
Strange to think of him in this way.
Never harbor hate for your victims, Altair. Such thoughts are poison, and will cloud your judgment.
Could he not be convinced, then, to end his mad quest?
I spoke to him in my way, through you. What was each killing, if not a message? But he has chosen to ignore us.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Jerusalem is where you faced him first. It's where you'll find him now. Let this final offering lend you strength. Go, Altair. It's time to finish this.
Sadly, this final upgrade will just be a capacity upgrade. Although we might get a new combat skill. Oh, sword expertise. And extra throwing knives, okay. So that's not too sad. Did I get hit in blade damage too? It only says sword. And a new weapon gained. Extra throwing knives. Didn't have that before. Yeah, I jive with that idea to not harbor hate for your enemies, or however the precise phrasing was. Because, you know, I did say before, like, 99% of people aren't evil, and maybe sure there is that 1% of people who genuinely cannot be redeemed, but I believe most people can be redeemed. There is hope for redemption for most people, I imagine. And like my history professor liked to say, no one wakes up and says, I feel like being evil today. Everyone's the hero of their own story. And I really don't... Like, I see it a lot on the internet where people just like to make fun of, you know, whatever big name is saying something stupid today, like Elon Musk or whoever. It's like, yeah, okay, he's an idiot, but stop paying attention to him. Stop fueling the fire with hate. It's like, oh man, did you hear the next dumb thing Elon Musk said? Isn't he so stupid and an idiot? It's like, yes. Can we move on, please? Can we talk about something else? Hey, how about we talk about Lego? Can we talk about Lego instead? I don't want to talk about Elon Musk. I want to talk about Lego. I saw these new Lego things that they got. They're kind of like it reminds me of when they had the Ben 10 Bionicle, but they weren't really Bionicle. I don't think they went by the Bionicle name. That might have been back when they were doing Hero Factory, I don't remember. Now they got like Spider-Man and Batman as those figures. Like, you know, they look pretty simple, but I kind of want one. See? You see how easy that is? Just talk about something positive instead of just echo chambering hate. It's like, yes, we get it. That person is dumb and wrong. Now can we move on? Because it's not like, especially with someone so far out of reach like that. You know, someone who's not going to be listening to you. There's no point in sitting here being angry about them and grumbling like, man, look at how stupid they are. Because it's not like you're going to change them by sitting here and go, man, that person sure is stupid. Like, I get people like to get that kind of stuff off their chest, but, yeah, I don't know. Guess I'm one to talk about, moving on from people saying stupid stuff. You know, still mad at that one guy who told me my character shouldn't have ice powers just because she doesn't have an icy personality. And also, I also don't believe in, like, the idea of, like... Well, I guess I did kind of already talk about it, I think. Mentioning, like, the death penalty or something like that. You know, don't believe in that. I don't believe people should die for their mistakes, no matter what mistake they make. Because again, I think generally most people can be redeemed. And maybe if not redeemed, perhaps medicated. You know, there are some people who suffer from mental illnesses that maybe make them where they're not reasonable people. And I don't know if every, you know, mental illness has some form of medication to make them no longer unagreeable. But I like to think of it in like a maybe not a perfect society, but, you know, a better society than today, that everyone would have access to some pill that they can take, and now they're okay, they're chill, they don't get angry about stupid stuff, and they don't fly off the handle just because someone brushed against their shoulder on the street or something like that. I don't know. Alright, let me check up on the bureau.
Please, sir, have any money? No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
I'm running away from you. Stop following me. Take the hint. I'm broke. This game does not allow me to carry money. I am legally not allowed to carry money. I mean, legally by the game's laws. Maybe not, like, it's not actually legal for an assassin to carry money. Certainly isn't in Italy, but we'll get there. Speaking of getting there. I'm in the bureau, yeah! Ow.
Safety and peace, Altair.
Upon you as well, brother.
Seems fate has a funny way with things.
So it's true then. Robert de Sable is in Jerusalem.
I've seen the Knights myself.
Only misfortune follows that man. If he's here, it's because he intends ill. I won't give him the chance to act.
Do not let vengeance cloud your thoughts, brother. We both know no good can come of that.
I have not forgotten. You have nothing to fear. I do not seek revenge, but knowledge.
Truly you are not the man I once knew.
My work has taught me many things, revealed secrets to me. but there are still pieces of this puzzle I do not possess.
What do you mean?
All the men I've laid to rest have worked together, united by this man. Robert has designs upon the land. This much I know for certain. But how and why, when and where, these things remain out of reach.
Crusaders and citizens working together?
They are none of these things, but something else. Templars.
The Templars are a part of the Crusader army.
Or so they'd like King Richard to believe. No, their only allegiance is to Robert de Sable and some mad idea that they will stop the war.
You spin a strange tale.
You have no idea, Malik. But tell me where they've been seen. I should be after him before he slips away.
3 places I can say for certain. West of here, near both a guard tower and a hospital. And to the southwest, at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. See what you can learn. I will do the same.
I'll be quick as I can.
Stay safe, my friend.
Wow, that's cool. We went through a whole conversation and I didn't say anything that made him angry. He didn't have any ammo this time. He just... Because I was just agreeable this time. What's going on with the camera? Why are we zoomed in? What are you doing? Alright, to the west now. Still kinda wish I could, like, go into first person and mark towers. But, you know, it's a small enough game world that it doesn't really need that, I guess. Because I can just look at a thing and keep track of it as I move towards it. Get on the perch. Don't just look at it. Get on it. Oh, and there's someone disabled right down there. 7 towers to get. Okay. I'll get that one next. That looks pretty close. Yo. Hey, yo, with the... Shove the way around. Stop it.
I've done nothing.
You will die here.
Ah.
I'll have your head. Don't let him get
Come on.
This is a waste of
Didn't I say I was going to be more aggressive? I know I'm not. Okay, got that guy. You next. Oh, I said you next. See, I think the problem I was having before when I was being too aggressive was that, or when I was being too aggressive, when I was being overly aggressive, was that I was treating it like I have to keep hitting them. But it's kind of like, a little bit like what I learned with Final Fantasy VII Remake, where I don't want to be attacking all the time. Excuse me. I want to have some downtime. You know, I want to attack cautiously, be ready to respond to whatever my enemy may do next in between my hits. Oh, this house up here. Excuse me, sorry, I'm climbing the wall now. Okay, alright, yeah, I see it. Look, okay, didn't even get to finish my train of thought there. Just thinking, like, okay, I've seen this building structure before, and the tower was not the cross, but let me just make sure it's not the... Let me just make sure it's not a different building before I make my way up this. And then before I could finish that train of thought, I actually saw the... How I saw the perch.
Shouldn't be here. Be gone.
Shut up. Grab the flag. Grab it. Ow. Arrows. I guess there's the guy who's saying you shouldn't be here. Ow. Go, 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 go. Get out of the way of the arrows. Rocks, no! See, this is a perch that I could see why it exists. I don't really get why the other ones exist. Like, this looks like it has a pulley on it. So it's... You know, it was pulleying something. Get the camera out of the bush. This isn't Ni no Kuni. Sorry, not bush. Tree. Otherwise known as a big bush. Dude. Alright, next tower. No, not there. There. Birdman, get in here! Have a seat. Not there. There! Yeah, okay, I kind of deserve that. Oh, stop throwing in me boxes. You don't like me touching the boxes. I don't like you touch me. Stop it. How is the line of sight not broken right now? Okay, they're still on me. Get to it. Nope. They still see me. Dang it. Come on. Actually, don't come on. I don't want you following me. Come on implies following me. I'm not a tree. Don't follow me. Thanks, Arbo. Oh man, I had the opposite of what the problem I normally have. Where instead of being yellow and then switching to red as I go to hide, it was red and then switched to yellow as I went to hide. It was a helpful switch.
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. No,
I think I have enough throwing knives where as long as I'm not throwing knives all the time, I won't run out between now and when I next visit the Bureau and get more. See, this shaped perch, I don't get why this exists. What is this doing? There's no pulley on here. 0 kilobytes a second. Come on, stream. Stop having no frames. You're gonna disconnect soon, aren't you? I just went from having 0 frames to more than triple the frames I normally have. Or kilobytes a second. It's like, how does that happen? Oh, person save over there. The way I said that, it was like I was going to follow it up, but there was no follow-up. Excuse me, I'm going to get into battle, we better run.
May God have mercy on your soul.
Yeah, because, like, I don't need to keep hitting them, because they do have health. It's just not, like I've said before, it just doesn't display. So, even if I don't actually slash them when my blade connects, I'm still doing damage. So I can do 2 hits and then prepare for someone else to come in to try to do something. Okay. Don't die to one guy. Turned yellow because he fell over because I threw him into a wall. Yeah, the lady's waving, so I think I've technically saved her now. Oh. So I probably could run away from this. But the combat is fun. I want to keep doing it. Even if I do feel bad about these guys dying, just trying to do their job. After failing to do their job. Sorry, I can't see. Hang on. Invisible wall. I'll tell you, it's a pretty decent mime, actually. It's pretty good at that. Excuse me, I just need to take this ladder. Wow, I shoved him and he didn't get mad. That's yellow detection for you. As opposed to red detection, where if you stand on a box, you're dead. And saying red and dead so close to each other made me think of Red Dead Redemption. I gotta get to that. But I should play the Red Dead I actually have first, which is 2. And especially because I don't actually have Red Dead 1. And I don't have a way to emulate it. Because apparently the PS3 emulator is not reliable. And the Xbox 360 emulator is worse. Unfortunately, it didn't come out on Wii, not like Skylanders. So while I can continue my way through the Skylanders series, doing the games I missed, I cannot do the same for Red Dead. I mean, I might be able to do Revolver, which apparently is... Ow. Don't mind me, I just really had to come down here and take a seat. It's good for the legs. Yeah, I found out recently that apparently Red Dead Revolver is an actual Red Dead game, technically. I thought Red Dead Revolver was just like a spin-off. No, it's the game that came before Red Dead Redemption. But, I don't think I'll be playing that. It doesn't sound as interesting. I've also thought about doing like one of the fan favorite Grand Theft Autos. I heard that there's one, I want to say San Andreas maybe, but probably not that one. Vice City that has like a melancholy atmosphere. That sounds interesting. Oh, look, I can see the guy already. I don't need to synchronize to see that citizen in trouble.
Why are you doing this? You
Nope. It's funny because he spun. And sword guys, sword people on YouTube are always talking about how, oh, you don't spin in combat because it telegraphs your attack. And then I still fell for it. I fell for the spin. It does kind of make me sad that the laws of physics say that Link's spin attack would not be effective in real life, because that's a cool move. Like, who doesn't love a big, wide attack that hits through multiple opponents? But physics say you can't do that because of conservation of momentum. You would lose the momentum, and then after you get through the first guy, you wouldn't be able to make it through the second because you've already spent up all your energy. Hope he dodged. Excuse me. I thought I dodged or countered too soon for that guy. Stop grabbing me. Stop grabbing me. He died from being kicked.
I hope so. Still, best not to take any chances. I'll hurry home.
Man, I had to get the guy with the long dialogue.
You've done me a kindness, young man.
Yeah, I get it.
I won't forget it.
Alright, there's a tower over there. There's a guy I could beat up over there. Actually, I think... No, this tower's closer.
Can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. I need
Every time they say that dialogue, it makes me think of that one Futurama episode where they robbed the casino. They had Zoidberg, and Zoidberg was invisible, and he was gonna eat the money. but then he ate too much. He's like, help, I'm sick, I can't move at all. But his voice wasn't hitting. Oh, look, it's one of these guys. His voice was heard. The guards were like, hey, what was that? And Hermes was there trying to cover him, and he's like, oh, that was me. I said, I help sick I can't move at all. It means it's time to leave in a most strange fashion. And then they carried him out of there. It's the slow attacks that get me. It's the slow attacks that in real life would be very easy to counter because they're slow. But because I'm oh, did he fall off the roof and die? But because I'm expecting them to be fast, that's when they get me. Grab something out. Okay, it's fine. I'm next to the tower. They can't get me up there. Tower is base. You can't touch me. I'm on base. It's funny. It's like they can follow me as long as I'm climbing up onto a roof. But if I'm doing a tower, they do not have the climbing capability. Kind of weird how that works out. There's the perch. Put the sword there. Put the sword away. No, not down yet. No. Ow. 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 Haha, you twirled and I jumped out of the way. Not afraid of rocks, but I am afraid of arrows. I think those knock me off the wall worse. No. Good. Darn. I don't remember if Ezio starts with the ability to catch himself when he's falling off of a wall like that. I hope he does. And we have 2 more to go. There's a person in trouble down there. Me in trouble up here, and now down here. The trouble is going away.
When will he stop acting like a fool?
Where's the other?
You're hurting me. Help! I need help!
Oh, this is a lot of guys.
I will catch you.
Stop it. It's not the guy I was aiming for. Stop it! Gah!
This is a waste of time.
It's a lot of guards. Really, just all the guards that show up when I do these things are why it takes so long. It takes a half an hour to clear out a district. But it would only take 20 minutes if I didn't have to deal with so many guards. Don't worry, it's only like 3 more games till we get kill chaining. And then combat will go a lot faster when it's against regular guards like these. Gotcha. And done. Yeah, you're welcome. Bye. I need to... Hang on, let me grab this flag first. Okay. Now, can I grab the ladder? No? Okay, I'll go this way. 6 Jerusalem flags. It's not bad. I mean, not good at all, but not bad. Get off the rail. This isn't Sonic Adventure 2. Oh, there's an eavesdrop. Might as well go do that. There's people. There's guards in the way. And just thinking about how how if I wanted to get those guards out of the way, I probably could have just found like a regular patrolling guard and killed him. It's like, and for as bare bones as this is compared to the rest of the series, I still really enjoy this game. It reminds me of how much I enjoyed this series. The fact that I can play a game this old in the franchise and still greatly enjoy
Did you
it.
see them? No, but I've heard the whispers. Is it true? Crusader Knights in Jerusalem?
It is.
And?
Different from the others. Finely dressed and bearing expensive gifts.
We should relieve them of this burden.
They've made camp near David's citadel, close to the cemetery.
To attend a funeral?
So it seems.
Then let us visit their camp while they pay their respects.
He will be attending a thing. Oh, cool. 2 more viewpoints to go. I forgot how many citizens to go. I think I've unveiled all of the missions. My info gathering tasks. And it's time for a break, but I would like to not get yelled at by guards for going too fast. I guess I crossed the speed limit or something. I would like to get the last towers and the last citizens in trouble before going on break. Which might end up taking me another 10 minutes like it has before. It's like, it was break time, and I'm like, oh, I'll just do a couple more things. And then it was like 10 minutes past break time by the time I actually went on break. Haha, you missed. You both missed. You bad swordsman. Come on, save me, hey. Oh, I didn't want to jump in it. Figured they weren't gonna... The line of sight wasn't gonna be broken by the time I got into it. Birds. Scared of birds.
People of Jerusalem, we stand upon a threshold.
Here. Excuse me. I gotta go save guy. My spidey sense is tingling.
Embrace these Christian soldiers as you would a brother.
Well, I'm gonna wait for those guys to go by.
This way, we might forgive the sins of the past and bring about a better tomorrow.
Let go of me, I've done nothing wrong.
That should be good.
What have I done?
I'll have your head! You won't get away from me!
Ah, they joining in anyway. They didn't get far enough away. Excuse me. Stop burping.
God is on my side.
Is he? Is that what you think? I guess he wasn't.
Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear.
Oh, I see another one. What the hell? Might as well.
You need something? What is it that you want?
They're all facing this way. You're supposed to be facing this way and guarding them for whatever reason. Nope. Gotcha. Oh, that's what I was thinking. Hey, I'm getting better at this. Getting better at the combat. I mean, I still think I am. I think I figured it out with the whole "don't go crazy hitting people" thing.
long when you
Yeah, you're welcome. Bye.
another minute and they would have made off with me.
Yeah, human trafficking sucks. Another one of those statements where it's like, well, you know, everyone agrees. You don't really need to say it.
Please, can't you spare something?
I don't know. I feel like I just said something really stupid there. Really stupid and embarrassing. Whatever. Can't take it back. I mean, I can if I just don't let this live stream be archived, but I'm still going to archive it. Wouldn't want there to be one stream of Assassin's Creed missing, especially if it's going to be the end. Just because I said something stupid. Getting hay. There we go. All viewpoints scaled. And wait, did I save all the citizens too? Why is there one more blue? Or one more bar on there? Wait, can I? Assassination. So there's 2 assassinations to this memory. Okay, well, I've saved all the people and I've climbed all the things. Let's go beat a guy up. Actually, wait. No, I said I was gonna go on break after getting all the things. Yeah, you know what? I will. I mean, I only need 2 more of the things, but you know what? I want to go on break now. I need to turn on a fan and stuff. Okay, I am back. See, I'm back. I am back and I'm burping. That's how you know I'm back. It's because I'm burping. Jeez. Alright, let's go beat the guy up. For real this time. No break. Excuse me, in between. See, this is the rooftop experience that Ubisoft intended. It's not supposed to be fast, it's just supposed to be easier, I guess. Easier to get where you're going. You just have to throw a throwing knife at a guard sometimes.
We have all suffered because of this. But now
There's
we
the
are
guy.
offered a chance at redemption. A chance to begin anew. Let
Too
us
far.
make peace with the Crusaders. Let us live as one. We must be strong, we must be brave, and we must find the courage to face those we once called our enemies and now instead call them friends. The Crusaders come to Jerusalem, bringing with them an opportunity to end the fighting, to stop the war. That we may stand as one, we must not turn them away.
Why do I gotta beat this guy up? He sounds pretty reasonable. I mean, maybe when someone is starting a war, maybe it's not the best idea to... I mean, peace is always a good idea, but... You know, when you know for sure that the people knocking on your door are gonna try to kill you, maybe you should try to defend yourself? I don't know. And that's why I don't know why I gotta beat this guy up.
May God have mercy on your soul.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
May God. How can one expect to defeat me?
Uh-oh. Guards are involved now. That's not good. Nope, did I? I think I failed. Goodbye. Guess I'll just try my luck with the... with that guy run away. I'll try my luck with the informant. The informer. Oh, he's right there. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to bring this nonsense to you. Grab the rope. I'm trying to remember what I wanted to say, because I was thinking about Cyberpunk still while I was on break. I forgot what I wanted to say about it. I'll keep thinking about it while I let this informer talk.
Altair, my savior, you must help me. I was shadowing my prey, a group of Templars, when they saw me. I took flight, and although I evaded them, I twisted my ankle. I'm pathetic, I know. Please, don't tell Malik. I did overhear them say they were leaving town. Find them and kill them. Then I will reward you.
I don't have to stay hidden while I do it, right? So apparently one guy's is right up here on the roof.
When he does, I won't help him.
Altair, please, you're on a timer. I need you to climb faster. Yeah, you could have been killed dropping a pot. It was so dangerous. Wait, where is he now? He's moving? That's him. Did I don't know why I failed. Okay, take two. Okay. I think Altair's arm bones broke there.
Ever see someone do that before?
Don't target that guy. This guy.
Altair, my savior, you must help me. I was shadowing my prey, a group of Templars, when they saw me. I took flight, and although I evaded them, I twisted my ankle. I'm pathetic, I know. Please, don't tell Malik. I did overhear them say they were leaving town. Find them and kill them. Then I will reward you.
So I'm assuming I have to stay hidden for this. Or stay undetected. Oh, I still have the beat up the guy mission highlighted. Don't need that. No, that's not the next guy. It's actually down.
He's going to hurt himself. When he does, I won't help him.
It's down from here. Whoops, I threw two. Man, I gotta report back in the time limit too. Ow. No, don't follow them. Excuse me, I got a guy to talk to in a minute and a half.
I am forever grateful. Malik would never have forgiven me. Here's what I know about the burial of Majd. Reaching Robert might prove difficult, given the number of guards around. You should befriend some scholars to approach him. That shouldn't be a problem for someone of your skill.
Investigation complete. Oh, I remember what I wanted to say. So, it kind of bothers me that, and Cyberpunk isn't the only game to do this, but there are some missions where they're like, okay, we gotta go in stealthy. And you don't have to go in stealthy, but the game will still, like, be angry at you if you don't do it stealthy. You know, your allies will be like, hey, what the heck? You're supposed to do it stealthy. Ah, you screwed up. Speaking of being supposed to be stealthy and screwed up. And, you know, I don't know. Somehow that feels worse than the game forcing me to be stealthy. Because I do think one of the worst blights on gaming is when you have to do a stealth section in a game that is not built around stealth. Mandatory stealth missions in non-stealth games. In Cyberpunk's case, I think it's okay because it does have stealth mechanics. And even if you don't spec into stealth, you still have options that you can use to get your enemies out of the way so you can stealth past them and stealth kill them. Like, you can stealth kill even without having a good, like, stealth melee weapon. Or, like, a silence pistol or something. I think story mode actually just gives you silencers. So you pretty much, as long as you get to that point in the story, you'll always have a stealth option for a gun. But if, you know, unlike something like Skyrim, where you need to have a good dagger to be able to stealth kill, and you have to hit them with an enemy, you have to hit an enemy with it, and then hope it does enough damage to kill them. Cyberpunk outright has a button that's just like, yeah, you got up to this guy, and then you grabbed him, and then you could just hit the kill button, and they'll die. Which I appreciate. But it does bother me that I don't want to build a stealthy character right now, but there are stealth missions that I have done that I wanted to do them stealthy because otherwise the game would be like, oh, you didn't do it stealthy.
It contains everything.
The plan was to be stealthy.
Your assistance in this most delicate of matters is greatly appreciated.
It is my job to keep the peace.
And keep it you will. You'll have no trouble from us.
It's not you and yours that concern me, but the citizens. You picked a strange time to visit our city.
We've simply come to pay our respects.
And stir up trouble for it.
It's not my fault your people can't tell enemy from friend.
Look, you've got what you came for. I think it's best you were on your way.
I thought I was gonna sneeze, but then I didn't end up sneezing. Stop looking at me. Your pouch is fine. Stop worrying. Nothing's gonna happen. I'll keep it very safe for you. And that should be number 3, right? I can go back to the bureau now. Return to bureau leader. Yeah, like it bothers me that the mission is set up where you can do it how you want, but the game will be unhappy. Your ally will be unhappy with you if you don't do it stealthy. But like, and the particular mission I'm on that I was doing before starting the stream specifically had, like, I found alternate ways in where I could avoid having to sneak past people, but they both had a skill check that I didn't have high enough attribute points to pass, which was really annoying. You know, if this were Dishonored, I could just go right in. But it wants to be more RPG-like, which is fine. I like when I have skill checks and I actually have the attributes to be able to do them. So it's fine for the inverse to happen sometimes, because, you know, that's just something for a different character to do, if I ever build into that stat.
You've the scent of success about you, brother.
But it's still annoying.
I've learned much about our enemy.
Share your knowledge then. Let us see what can be done with it.
Robert and his Templars walked the city. They've come to pay their respects to Majd-ud-Din. They'll attend his funeral, which means so will I.
What is this that Templars would attend his funeral?
I have yet to divine their true intentions, though I'll have a confession in time. The citizens themselves are divided. Many call for their lives. Still others insist that they are here to parley, to make peace.
Peace?
I told you. The others I've slain have said as much to me.
That would make them our allies. And yet we killed them.
Make no mistake, we are nothing like these men. Though their goal sounds noble, the means by which they'd achieve it are not. At least, that's what Al-Mualim told me.
So what is your plan?
I'll attend the funeral and confront Robert.
The sooner the better.
Time to grab the feather. 99 more to go! Wait, this isn't the next game.
Brother.
Malik, before I go, there's something I should say.
Be out with it.
I've been a fool.
Normally I'd make no argument, but what is this? What are you talking about?
All this time, I never told you I was sorry. Too damn proud. You lost your arm because of me. Lost Qadar. You had every right to be angry.
I do not accept your apology.
I understand.
No, you don't. I do not accept your apology because you are not the same man who went with me into Solomon's temple. And so you have nothing to apologize for.
Malik.
Perhaps if I had not been so envious of you, I would not have been so careless myself. I'm just as much to blame.
Don't say such things.
We are one. As we share the glory of our victories, so too should we share the pain of our defeat. In this way, we grow closer. We grow stronger.
Thank you, brother.
Rest if you need to, Altair, that you might be ready for what lies ahead.
This game is great. I really like that interaction. I also didn't realize he was one of the guys that was with us in the tutorial, because I didn't realize that guy had lost an arm. I remember him coming back with 2 arms and like a bloody side, but I guess it was his arm that was bloody or something. I don't know. Thing that I say that I will easily realize I'm wrong if I ever go back and rewatch the beginning. Or I should say when I do, because I said, like, yeah, I'm going to watch Steven's Let's Play again after this. Which I probably will still do. Get down. Get down. Get down. Not that down! It's okay. Only 1 health block lost. I only desynced a little bit. Excuse me. Coming through. I guess that thing with the cyberpunk missions is really just like more of an immersion thing, I suppose, because the immersive thing is to follow the plan and be stealthy, But again, I'm not playing a stealthy character, and I don't want to have to try my best to stay hidden. I'd rather play more like the character I'm supposed to be and just run in and shoot everyone. That's what I want to do. But when I did that, I was getting yelled at. I was like, oh, well, I don't want to make my ally mad. Maybe I will just do it anyway. Because as long as we get the mission done, that's what matters. And I think my ally will not be mad with me if we come out of it alive. Also, we're supposed to be rescuing someone, so as long as they come out alive too, as long as doing the loud way does not make them die. That's another thing I don't care for in games, is when you don't know if doing something a certain way will get someone killed, or if taking too long will get someone killed. Because there was a mission before that I did before that it kind of sounded like I had to do it stealthy, but I think I did end up getting caught in the end, but it was still fine, and no one yelled at me. Oh man, I didn't want to get that started so soon. I'll finish that thought. It's a funeral. Oh yeah, that did say we were going.
To mourn the loss of our beloved Majd-ud-Din, taken too soon from this world. I know you feel sorrow and pain at his passing, but you should not. For just as we are all brought forth from the womb, so too must we all one day pass from this world. It is only natural, like the rising and the setting of the sun. Take this moment to reflect on his life and give thanks for all the good he did. Know that one day you will stand with him again in paradise.
Amen.
As you know, this man was murdered. We have tried to track his killer, but it has proved difficult. These creatures cling to the shadows and run from any who would face them fairly. But not today, for it seems one stands among us. He mocks us with his presence and must be made to pay. Seize him! Bring him forward, that God's justice.
How did they know? It's not like I have, like, 5 weapons strapped to my body right now. Yeah, there was a mission I was doing. Oh gosh, Red Helmet guy. He's probably tougher than the others. And then there's Robert? Is that who I'm after right now? Robert did something. There was a mission I was doing where, like, I basically had to take out these snipers so my guy could sneak into somewhere. And like, the mission was implying, the dialogue and stuff was implying that I have to do it quickly so that the guy doesn't get shot as he goes along. But there was no timer on screen or anything, so I'm like, okay, this better not be one of those cases where if I take too long, I fail because the guy gets shot and dies. I don't think that was the case, but you never know, because sometimes games do that and they don't put a timer on screen. Regular city guard, no! Getting shot by arrows. Oh, here, go counter. Yes. Gotcha. You're on the ground. No, okay. You got fast. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm gonna die. Don't shoot me, please. Ah, I said please! Please don't shoot me.
Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
Oh, wait. I had throwing knives out this whole time. No, stop. No. You're not wrong. Ow. My spidey sense tingled and I pressed dodge, but it didn't work. I was just thinking, hey, what if I press dodge when an arrow comes in? Can I dodge it? And right then I pressed dodge to see if anything would happen, and the arrows came in and I did not dodge. Ow. That does not sound like Robert. Ow. No, don't trip over the grave. Ow, no. Arrows. Jeez. You're dying. I'm gonna get you. No, don't throw. I throw you. Okay, now we just need to take care of whoever this is. I already know. This isn't our target. I've already read that. This is the person who I was like, oh yeah, I see them in a later game and I don't know who they are and they're never mentioned by name in this game. Getting shot by arrows. No, don't grab the... I got you now.
I would see your eyes before you die.
I already stabbed her.
I sense you expected someone else.
What sorcery is this?
No sorcery. We knew you'd come. Robert needed to be sure he'd have time to get away.
So he flees.
We cannot deny your success. You have laid waste to our plans. First the treasure, then our men. Control of the Holy Land slipped away. But then he saw an opportunity to reclaim what has been stolen, to turn your victories to our advantage.
Al-Mualim still holds your treasure, and we've routed your army before. Whatever Robert plans, he'll fail again.
Ah, but it's not just Templars you'll contend with now.
Speak sense.
Robert rides for Arsa to plead his case that Saracen and Crusader unite against the Assassins.
That will never happen. They have no reason to.
Had, perhaps. But now you've given them one. 9, in fact. The bodies you've left behind, victims on both sides. You've made the Assassins an enemy in common and ensured the annihilation of your entire order. Well done.
Not 9. 8.
What do you mean?
You were not my target. I will not take your life. You're free to go, but do not follow me.
I don't need to. You're already too late.
We'll see.
Oh, okay, so I don't kill her. Even though I still do the stab them in the neck animation. Don't follow me. I'll be the one doing the following. Excuse me. Excuse me. Jumping over your head. That's weirdly fun. It's pressing the jump button to get away from people. But it doesn't always work, but when it does, it's ridiculous. Okay, are they... Am I gonna break line of sight with this? Yes. They're ringing the bell like someone died. I mean, I did still kill people trying to get to... That was Maria. I don't remember her name, her full name. No, the copy name. That's Maria something or other. Should be easy to find her on the wiki by just searching Maria. And then you'll get the rest of her name, whatever it is.
Seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe.
You know, it's a shame that Assassin's Creed has moved moved more away from history and more towards fantastical stuff with a bit of history. Man, I'm sure there's plenty of cool historical moments that you could send an assassin in and make a cool Assassin's Creed out of it. Because Maria makes me think of, like, Joan of the Arc. It's like, that'd be a cool game, where you get to maybe not have her as a main character, but see her. Hopefully not as a target, that'd be bad. I actually don't know enough history to know exactly what she did. I assume it was good. But, I think she was a crusader, so maybe not, because I'm told by a lot of people who are anti-religion that the Crusades were bad. Come on, get up the thing. Get up. Get up. No, don't fall. Don't fall. Yeah, there we go. I get across there. Yeah, now that I'm really thinking about it, rooftops are not meant to be fast. They're just meant to be another way for you to get to your target. A method of circumventing guards and getting to a vantage point where people won't be seeing you. I mean, throw a throwing knife from up high. And then someone dies and like, what happened? There was... I don't even know what happened. A knife? He's dead. But I also have to be careful not to fall onto the walls because they'll get mad at me for climbing at this point in the game. Can't even step on a box. It's so freaking...
It was a trap.
Tight with the rules around here.
I had heard the funeral turned to chaos. What happened?
Robert de Sable was never here. He sent another in his stead. He was expecting me.
You must go to Al-Mualim.
There's no time. She told me where he's gone, what he plans. If I return to Masyaf, he might succeed. And then, I fear we'll be destroyed.
We have killed most of his men. He cannot hope to mount a proper attack. Wait, did you say she?
Yes, it was a woman. Strange, I know. But that's for another time. For now, we must focus on Robert. We may have thinned his ranks, but the man is clever. He goes to plead his case to Richard and Salah ad-Din, to unite them against the common enemy. Against us.
Surely you're mistaken. This makes no sense. These two men would never...
Oh, but they would. And we have ourselves to blame. The men I've killed, men on both sides of the conflict. Men important to both leaders. Robert's plan may be ambitious, but it makes sense. And it could work.
Look, brother. Things have changed. You must return to Masyaf. We cannot act without our master's permission. It could compromise the Brotherhood. I thought you had learned this.
Stop hiding behind words, Malik. You wield the creed and its tenets like some shield. He's keeping things from us. Important things. You were the one told me we could never know anything, only suspect. Well, I suspect this business with the Templars goes deeper. When I'm done with Robert, I will ride for Masyaf that we may have answers. But perhaps you could go now.
I cannot leave the city.
Then walk amongst its people. Seek out those who served the ones I slew. Learn what you can. You call yourself perceptive. Perhaps you'll see something I could not.
I don't know. I must think on this.
Do as you must, my friend. But it's time I ride for Arsuf. Every moment I delay, our enemy gets one step ahead of me.
Be careful, brother.
I will be. I promise.
I'm not really sure that Altair is in the right here. Because he is kind of going back to his old ways of assuming he's correct. And in this case, because, you know, it's a video game, he's gonna be right. So I gotta leave the city myself. I was under the impression that it would teleport me to a new cell in a new part of the world. So otherwise, it's not a part of the world. I don't think it's a part of the world you can normally access. But yeah, I'm not really sure what makes this a different moment where Altair is taking charge and not listening to how things are supposed to be done. Because he doesn't know for sure that... Get out of there. Get out of that garden that has absolutely no plants inside of it. I mean, I guess Maria did tell him where the guy is. But how does he know it's the right thing to do to chase him down now and not wait? Maybe that was a part of the conversation I missed out on. Hey, at least I paid enough attention to know who Maria is this time. the perks of actually playing the game for yourself instead of leaving it on in the background while someone else plays it. I know no one's making the argument, but I mean, really, no one is making the argument, except I guess corporations. But Let's Plays really don't ruin a game, I would say. I think they do a good job of selling them. Because, yeah, sure, I've already seen Assassin's Creed completed, like, twice from someone else playing it. But I'm still getting value out of playing it myself, too. For going at my own speed and doing things myself. And getting lost. Trying to get out of the city. Paying direct attention to the story because I'm actively participating in it now. Because I'm the player. As opposed to just watching someone else take part in the story. Which I guess isn't really that different from watching a movie, but... Ow. Excuse me, just leaving. It's not illegal to leave. Crap, I don't have a horse. And especially with games where you get to make your own character and make more decisions than simply following the story, those still worth doing. Or especially worth doing, you know? Just because I saw Stephen George play all of Fallout 4, do all the quests, doesn't mean I have no reason to do it myself. Now, I can make my own character. I don't have to also play Garrett Jones and put every stat into charisma. I don't know where I'm going. It's not marking it. I guess I go to Kingdom.
The short blade is best for quickly fending off multiple enemies.
The short blade? Isn't the throwing knife sword? This one? For multiple enemies? Is that just because I can throw throwing knives at people who aren't expecting throwing knives? There we go, there's a horse. Get on the horse. Man, why was it so easy to mount the horse like 99% of the game, and then this one time I don't get on? And also, of course, there's, you know, learning things about games from watching other people play them online. Excuse me, from watching the Let's Plays. Like I've been having, I think I've been having a better time going through Paper Mario 64, having seen Chugga Conroy's second Let's Play of it, where he's a lot more informative and goes more in depth on the strategies of things, and especially badges. Like, I normally would not have used, like, Dizzy Attack, where you get to, you know, if you spin into an enemy, the first enemy in the line starts dizzy. But he showed me how good that badge is, and I've been using it. I've been using Koops and Power Carry more, even though before I would use Bombette, and I still like Bombette. I still think she's a good party member, because her explosion attack, even if it's simple, is simple but effective. Where am I heading? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna ignore these viewpoints. I really don't need them. I'm trying to remember other stuff that Chugga Conroy mentioned are like really good items and such. I want to say he said like Quake Smash was good. So I've been keeping that on. I'm tempted to watch that Let's Play again, so I'm refreshed on the good strategies. Is this a split in the road? Yeah. Don't hurt my horse! Ouch! Go horse! Go horse! With me on your back! I meant with me! Go back, horse. Okay, now go. Now, nope, wait, get on. Get on. Now go, go horse. Like, I think he said, like, Koops and Power Carry are some of the best party members. Even though when I played, I really wasn't impressed with Power Carry's abilities. But that move he gets when you upgrade him, whatever that's called, where he goes into a shell and he slams into an enemy. It's like that does 5 damage. That's more than I can do, unless I use like. No, go this way. Unless I use like power jump or whatever that move is called. And Koops has or not Koops, Cooper. His name is Cooper. Koops is the next guy. I apparently was not supposed to go up this hill. No, keep going. Keep going fast. Yeah, he's got that, like, dizzy shell where he can make all the enemies on the ground dizzy. I didn't realize how good that is. Like, I'm really not as much of a status effect guy, but when you realize that dizzy shell can make, like, a whole group of enemies unable to take their turns for like at least one to 2 turns, maybe even 3. That's a really good move. Although I think certain enemies do have dizzy resistance, so I'll have to watch out for that. But that's just how RPGs go. You know, you can't use the same status effect on everyone because that would just be easy to exploit. So I've been having a good time replaying Paper Mario 64. But I don't know if it's just me. It feels like the enemies really don't give a lot of experience. I think I'm leveling up just fine, but it just... 2 experience per enemy does feel like it's nothing. Like, when you're supposed to be going that way, you know, you're not playing anything out of sequence, you're in the proper area and you kill an enemy and it drops 2 experience. That's really underwhelming. It feels wrong. It feels like fights aren't worth it. But then you do enough fights and it's like, oh hey, I leveled up. Oh, that was fast. So it's weird. Because 2 experience per enemy, that's 50 enemies you have to kill before you level up. And that sounds like a lot. But then you have some that drop like 4 or whatever. The stronger enemies dropping more stuff. I don't think I have to find any of these guys. I just have to get to my target. Never mind, I do. Ow, 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 ow.
Get away from me!
You're right, I won't get away from you. Because I'm going to kill you, and then I'll get away from you. Which technically isn't getting away from you because you're dead and you have no way to follow me anyway. Okay, I've reached the point where I can no longer have a horse. Bye, horse. Thank you for your help. Ow, get on the... Not the ladder.
You cannot escape!
Whoop. Okay. I am down here now. We must kill all these people. Well, short sword is apparently better against groups of enemies. Kill that guy. Is that an arrow? I think especially, like, I was disappointed when I was on Mount Rugged and I killed a Clef. And Clef have like two defense points, so they're not easy to kill. They're I would call them dangerous. And then just drop 2 experience. It felt wrong. Oh, you're the guy who's been shooting. What? I don't know what you said, guy. Animus didn't translate you. Okay. To kill this huge crowd of enemies. Nope. Ah. You know, I think my problem that I'm having with grab break is... No, never mind. I was going to say, is that if you press square, it makes you have to wait longer to press circle, and then you miss the window. It's the same as, like, if you button mashed. It won't work. You know, usually things have safeguards against doing that. But I think just then I did press square and then circle, and it still worked. Come on. Now I may pass. And then there's 3 more guys. Well, this is the final sequence of the game, so I'm okay. We got time. I mean, normally I would end here, but we're so close to the end of the game that I don't mind going over. Finish the game. Way too soon. Just break my guard. Or did I botch another counter? Ow, did he do 2? He did 2. Get up. I don't know why you guys bother throwing me. It doesn't do any damage. You know what I should do this time? Is as they're approaching, I should throw knives. Oh no, an ambush! I totally didn't see those guys up on the cliff. Yeah, I definitely pressed square there and then circle, and it still worked.
May God have mercy on your soul.
Another problem I've been having is whenever I fail to counter, I'll try to immediately counter the next attack. I should stop doing that. Because I'm like out of rhythm with their attacking, and I really shouldn't try to attack again. Or counter.
May God have mercy on your soul. How can one expect to defeat you? This won't be too difficult.
Why'd you go after that guy? This guy's the one being highlighted.
Waste of my time.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but you've already lost.
Yeah, I may have already lost, actually. I believe him this time. Don't miss. No, I need those. Well, at least I'm healing. Okay, this really isn't working out. I'm not feeling that the short sword is the best way.
May God have mercy on your soul. But you've already lost.
Any enemy.
Okay, how many left? Like 6 guys? 5 guys? Burgers of guys? 4 guys? As far as I know, there's no restaurant called 4 Guys. Maybe 4 Brothers or something.
broken one expected to beat.
Stop grabbing me.
Beni yenemeyeceksin.
There we go. How about I just stand around until my health fills back up? Just take a breather all day. Wow, this is real slow. But at least it's regenerating at all. I would think that it'd be the kind of game where once you're out of combat, your health instantly refills. I know some of the future games require healing potions to heal. That would be Assassin's Creed 2 and probably the whole Ezio trilogy. I don't think 3 or anything past that has any healing potions, but it is funny to think that the next game immediately abandons the idea of the as health being your synchronization bar. You know, not the actual health of your character, but your synchronization to him. Just they abandon that idea immediately in the next game. Turn around, Altair. Gotcha. Who's next? Don't speak French at me. Animus doesn't translate French yet. Okay, I actually saw that he was coming in with a slow attack this time. I reacted appropriately. Just like that guy. I mean, not his reaction, my reaction to him. It's like playing in the dirt with his foot in the middle of combat. And that is why he died. It's like, you gotta pay attention when you're in battle. Doesn't matter how outnumbered the guy is. You're gonna get stabbed if you're not paying attention.
Come no further. Hold a moment. It's words I bring, not steel.
Offering terms of surrender then. It's about time.
You misunderstand. It's Al-Mualim who sends me, not Salah ad-Din.
Assassin! What is the meaning of this? And be quick with it!
You've a traitor in your midst.
And he has hired you to kill me? Come to gloat about it before you strike? I wouldn't be taken so easily!
It's not you I've come to kill. It's him.
Speak then! That I may judge the truth! Who is this traitor?
I don't even remember that there was a traitor.
Robert de Sable.
My lieutenant!
He aims to betray.
That's not the way he tells it. He seeks revenge against your people for the havoc you've wrought in Acre. And I am inclined to support him. Some of my best men were murdered by some of yours.
It was I who killed them, and for good reason. Hear me out. William of Montferrat. He sought to use his soldiers to take Acre by force. Gagné de Naplouse. He would use his skills to indoctrinate and control any who resisted. Sabran. He intended to block the ports, preventing your kingdom from providing aid. They betrayed you, and they took their orders from Robert.
You expect me to believe this outlandish tale?
You knew these men, better than I. Are you truly surprised to learn of their ill intentions?
Is this true?
My liege, it is an assassin that stands before us. These creatures are masters of manipulation. Of course it isn't true.
I've no reason to deceive.
Oh, but you do. You're afraid of what will happen to your little fortress.
Can it withstand the combined might of the Saracen and the Crusader army?
My concern is for the people of the Holy Land. If I must sacrifice myself for there to be peace, so be it.
This is a strange place we find ourselves in. Each of you accusing the other.
There really is no time for this. I must be off to meet with Saladin and enlist his aid. The longer we delay, the harder this will become.
Hold a moment, Robert.
Why? What do you intend? Surely you do not believe him?
It is a difficult decision, one I cannot make alone. I must leave it in the hands of one wiser than I.
Thank you.
No, Robert, not you.
Then who?
The Lord. Let this be decided by combat. Surely God will side with the one whose cause is righteous.
If this is what you wish.
It is.
So be it. To arms, assassin.
I'm gonna fight everyone. That wasn't what he said to do. Pretty sure he was saying do a duel. Not a 10-on-1 battle. Okay, I'm at half health. I really should be more careful. Come on. Ow, did you break my block? Very aggressive. More aggressive than any group I've fought so far. And which one's Robert? Is he even in this? Ow. Stop it. Dude. I'm gonna have to restart this fight. Horse, help! I know not my horse, but help! I may not be a ninja, but that was a thing that ninja did. Is to take, I don't want to say take advantage of animals, but you know, they would enlist the help of animals. Who's to say assassins wouldn't do the same thing?
Should you enter a fist fight, guards will not interfere, but drawing your weapon.
I just remembered strong attacks exist. Just try to do those when no one is doing anything. Instead of standing around waiting for them to counter. Or for them to attack so I can counter. Come on. I'm the one who's supposed to be doing the countering. It's funny, there's a wall there because they don't want me to kill that guy. Whoever he is. Is that the king? Is he over here? Dang it. No! Ah, come on. I was doing good. Okay. Get up. I was doing so good at the beginning. It's like I don't want to actively attack them because some of them can counter. I think it's just the red helmets who can, but still. Ow, okay, so much for that idea. Dang it.
Preparation
Let
is
me try to
crucial
use
to
up
your
the last of my
success.
throwing knives.
Clear the area.
At least it loads fast, unlike that one boss that was doing in Cyberpunk. It took like 2 minutes to load, and I died him in like 30 seconds. I hate that. I hate when getting back to the boss takes longer than how long it takes for me to lose to him. Small buttons. I got one knife thrown. So bad.
Du magst es noch nicht wissen, aber du hast bereits verloren. Tu me fais perdre mon Puisque tu y tiens, je vais nicht siegen. Je vais te trancher la tête. Puisse le Seigneur me donner la force dont j'ai besoin.
Hey, fine. I want to be further over here anyway. Throw some more knives.
Puisque tu y tiens, je vais t'achever. Du kannst nicht siegen.
Oh, I'm out of knives. Excuse me, I'm trying to change swords. Thank you. Is it starting to lag from all the bodies on screen? Come on. Stop getting comboed. I pressed dodge! What did I do from dodging?
When you are exposed, tackle people who are in your way.
Stop hitting me! He's in the wall. He's in the wall.
Stell dich seinem göttlichen Urteil!
I'm starting to not see a point to dodging. It doesn't seem like it does anything better than countering does. It's not like it gets me space.
It is wise to leave the area.
That they can counter. Because then it makes me want to just stand around and do nothing but counter them. And then I fail the counters and then I die. Stop hitting me! You're not supposed to combo. I got the combo system.
Tu me fais perdre mon noch nicht wissen, aber du hast bereits verloren. Mourir. Ja, ist mit mir, du Narr. Du kannst bist der Teufel. Er war ein Diener Gottes. Höre den Ton
There,
Gottes.
got the right guy out of here. Okay, am I finally through this? Okay, on to Robert. Robert. Game did not let me keep hitting him while he was getting up. Yeah, they don't want it to be that easy. Gonna keep trying anyway. So maybe wait around a little bit, get my health up. Can I kill you, please? Please don't make me start the fight from the horde battle again. No!
Countering a strong attack will leave your enemy vulnerable.
No!
Tu n'es pas à la hauteur. Tu me fais perdre du temps. C'est trop facile. Je vais mourir.
I thought maybe countering or dodging works when you've been staggered. Now I'm seeing that's not working.
Je vais t'achever. Mit mir, Luna. Du kannst nicht fliegen. Du könntest mir entfliehen. Erbärmlich.
Tu vas mourir. Soit. Puisque tu y tiens, je vais t'achever.
Maybe it does. If I could just get them to stop hitting me when I'm facing the wrong way.
Use the scholars you have rescued to pass unnoticed into guarded areas.
Seigneur, me donnez la force. J'ai besoin d'aide. Je vais mourir. Soit.
Okay, I need to get away from this wall. This lag is not helping me do any better. Sometimes, sometimes lag can work to your advantage because it basically makes the game run in slow motion. It makes things easier to counter, easier to react to. This is not a case where that works. Stop comboing me! I should throw them off the cliff. Okay, that doesn't work. This invisible wall.
noch nicht wissen, aber du hast bereits verloren. Tu me fais perdre mon temps.
When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning to Messiah.
Bin die Rache Gottes! Tu veux mourir? Gott ist was du machst, es noch nicht wissen, aber du hast verloren. Oben zurück! Tu veux mourir? Soit. Gott ist mit mir, du Narr! Du kannst nicht siegen, Tu veux mourir? Soit. Das ist mein!
Stop throwing me around. Stop saying that whatever that line is. It's annoying. Don't forget me. Think you can take me? Think you can take me? Don't forget me. Think you can take me?
Bin die Rache Gottes Erbärmlich! Du machst es noch mit mir, du Narr! Du kannst nicht siegen! Ein Diener Gottes! Stell dich deinem göttlichen Urteil!
Think you can take me? Yes, they do think they can take me. What was that they were saying about God, which was the God will be on the side of the winner? I guess he's on their side. Like, no freaking wonder he's on their side. There's like 20 of them. I think some of them are actually speaking German. No, get away from the Glag. I think it's actually all the visual effects from the wall. Stop throwing me towards the lag! Thank you! Oh, I can't. I hate when the guy I'm gonna attack ends up attacking instead, and he ends up being the one dealing the damage.
Puisque tu y tiens, je vais t'achever.
Gott ist mit mir, du Narr! Du kannst nicht siegen!
Tu me fais perdre mon temps. Tu ne m'échapperas pas. Mourir. Soit.
This is the... I hate this because... Like, I don't know which guys I can safely attack and which ones will counter me. And I can't, like, sometimes they're all coming at me one after another, and then sometimes they're all standing around doing nothing. And then sometimes they combo me, and they can do 2 damage while comboing me and guard breaking.
When you have been exposed, killing some of your pursuers will make it
Maybe I should fight with the hidden blades so I can at least try to pick some off. See, this is the moment where I start to regret not fighting with the hidden blade from the start. But if my understanding is correct, if I properly counter, they die immediately. You guys like throwing me. That doesn't accomplish anything. I walk towards the lag. And sometimes they take a step towards me, and it scares me. Oh, he scared me again. He walked towards me. This is working surprisingly well for a fighting style I pretty much abandoned because I wasn't good at it. Wow. Oh, who would have thought that insta-killing people when you successfully counter really helps you thin a crowd. Like, I didn't land every counter, but wow. I sure did. The ones that were successful really paid off, which is, I guess, supposed to be the idea for the Hidden Blades. Will that work on Robert? I'm gonna sure punch me. An insult to injury. Stop grabbing me. Oh, I got him! Yeah! Insta-kill with the Hidden Blades.
It's done then. Your schemes, like you, are put to rest.
You know nothing of schemes. You're but a puppet. He betrayed you, boy. Just as he betrayed me.
Speak sense, Templar. Or not at all.
9 men he sent you to kill, yes? The 9 who guarded the treasure's secret.
What of it?
It wasn't 9 who found the treasure, assassin. Not 9, but 10.
A 10th? None may live who carry the secret. Give me his name.
Oh, but you know him well. And I doubt very much you'd take his life as willingly as you've taken mine.
Who?
It is your master, Al-Mualim.
But he is not a Templar.
Did you never wonder how it is he knew so much? Where to find us, how many we numbered, what we aspired to attain?
He is the master of the assassins.
Oui, master of lies. You and I just 2 more pawns in his grand game. And now, with my death, only you remain. Do you think he'll let you live, knowing what you do?
I've no interest in the treasure.
Ah, but he does. The only difference between your master and I is that he did not want to share.
No.
Ironic, isn't it? That I, your greatest enemy, kept you safe from harm. But now you've taken my life, and in the process, ended your own.
Well fought, assassin. It seems God favors your cause this day.
God had nothing to do with it. I was the better fighter.
Ah, you may not believe in him, but it seems he believes in you. Before you go, I have a question.
Ask it then.
Why? Why travel all this way? Risk your life 1,000 times, all to kill a single man.
He threatened my brothers and what we stand for.
Ah, vengeance then.
No, not vengeance. Justice, that there might be peace.
This is what you fight for? Peace? Do you see the contradiction?
Some men cannot be reasoned with.
Like that madman, Saladin.
I think he'd like to see an end to this war as much as you.
So I've heard, but never seen.
Even if he doesn't say it, it's what the people want. Saracen and Crusader alike.
The people know not what they want. It's why they turn to men like us.
Then it falls to men like you to do what is right.
Nonsense. We come into the world kicking and screaming, violent and unstable. It is what we are. We cannot help ourselves.
No. We are what we choose to be.
You're kind. Always playing with words.
I speak the truth. There's no trick to be found here.
We'll know soon enough. But I fear you cannot have what you desire this day. Even now, that heathen Saladin cuts through my men and I must attend to them. But perhaps, having seen how vulnerable he is, he will reconsider his actions. Yes, in time, what you seek may be possible.
You were no more secure than him. Do not forget that. The men you left behind to rule in your stead did not intend to serve you for longer than they had to.
Yes. I am well aware.
Then I'll take my leave. My master and I have much to discuss. It seems that even he is not without fault.
He is only human, as are we all. You as well.
Safety and peace be upon you.
Now it seems that now I'm going to be teleported back home. In a minute. There we go. Yeah, I wish that fight didn't take me like 20 minutes to do. But I feel like it had a satisfying ending. You know, utilizing the Pain and Blades. The highest skill weapon.
Oh no.
Even without
Seems your
having practiced it.
assassin friends found us.
What?
How'd you do it, Desmond?
Hey, look, I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever's going on down there has got nothing to do with me.
They're here for you, and I sure as shit didn't invite them. What's the situation down there?
We're taking heavy fire.
Can you contain it? Or do I need to evacuate the prisoner?
Only 5 or 6. We've got them outnumbered. A couple of wounded, but we'll pull through. We'll get it under control.
God damn you, Desmond. You couldn't leave well enough alone.
I told you I had nothing to do with this. How would I even contact them? Telepathy? Come on.
Doesn't matter. They'll be dead soon enough. Here, have a listen.
Threat's been neutralized.
Looks like the cavalry won't be coming.
Dunno, Doc. We're freaking out a minute ago. Your little research facility not as secure as you thought it was? Worried they'll be back with more?
I don't think so, Desmond.
What Lucy here is trying to say is that there aren't any assassins left to come for you. We've been very busy this past year, hunting down your little enclaves, your desert communes and whatnot. I'm afraid you're on your own. Rest up, Mr. Miles. Tomorrow, we finish this.
Okay. Off to bed I go then.
Get up.
Even earlier than usual, Doc.
I'd like to get this over with as quickly as possible.
If you say so.
Don't be so glum, Mr. Miles. Today is a historic day. One that will be remembered for years to come. Remembered by some of us, anyway.
Well, if you're so sure that we're gonna get to the memory you need today, who's to say that you're gonna get the piece of Eden so quickly? Just because you find where it is doesn't mean you'll get it immediately. I keep waiting for these out of Animus segments to be long, and they never are.
Stay hidden until you are anonymous again.
Get my fist ready. Got some questions for my master, apparently. A twist I already knew was coming, but still gonna have to go do it.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
Gone to see the master.
Was it the Templars? Did they attack again?
They walk the path.
What path? What are you talking about?
Towards the light.
Speak sense.
There is only what the master shows us. This is the truth.
You've lost your mind.
You too will walk the path, or you will perish. So the master commands.
It was Al-Mualim, wasn't it? What's he done to you?
Praise be to the master, for he has led us to the light.
Well, I think this is pretty obvious, so maybe I can say. Are you not gonna come up to me to say things?
The world will be cleansed. We will begin anew.
Wow, this is a little eerie. They're all coming up to me to spread the good word of Al-Mualim. It's a little spooky. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that he's using the piece of Eden.
Command us.
I'm not really sure why he waited. Why couldn't he have just used it as soon as he got it? And I'm sure the reason is probably like, oh, he wanted Altair to finish taking out the other guys first.
He is the light.
Oh, flag.
He is the way.
But couldn't he have just used the piece of Eden to make Altair take those people out anyway? Did he need to leave me with my free will to kill them?
The world will be cleansed. We will begin anew.
Good to know that they didn't write more lines, but they had multiple voice actors speak those lines. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to fight my brothers here.
Your life is now. You can't escape. Yeah.
Did they rehearse that? They were really in sync. Wow. Good job, guys.
Get away from me.
Okay. I have to fight my brothers now, unfortunately. Well, good thing they were already prepared to die for their cause. Or our cause. Al-Mualim's cause. Which I guess he's a Templar, so... not our cause? The Templar's cause? I had such a good time with it before. Because all you need is one counter and you kill them. So if you focus, you can... die. If you focus, it's not that hard.
You have freed to block your pursuers and break their line.
You just have to remember that you can't guard with the hidden blades. Or blade. Keep forgetting you only have one in this game. Ooh, right in the spine. It's the slow ones that get me.
Here's the next 20 minutes for you.
When you are
Excuse me.
Use sharp turns or climb over buildings to break your...
You will die here.
What? Okay, there's 3 of them. I can switch to my sword, play it safer. Thanks, guard break. Glad you work for the enemy and never for me. Jeez.
Use vigilantes you have freed to block your pursuers. And
This is
break
where I
their
start talking
line of
about
sight.
something stupid, if I could think of something. But I need my focus. I need to try to focus on countering them with the hidden blades. Singular. Freaking 4-hit combo me. You wanna combo me? I'll show you a combo meal. I got nowhere to run, but I sure can tumble all over the place. Knock it off. I said knock it off. When I said this is the next 20 minutes, I was kidding.
Take your time. When moving slowly, you reduce your chances of attracting.
Worst part is I can't even start with the hidden blades in combat. I have to start with the sword and then find an opportunity to switch.
You're a dead heretic! You can't escape! You're mine! I'll take you down! You will not get away from me! You'll never get away!
Stop throwing me, jeez! At least I could scratch my ear now.
Selecting the hidden blade during fight will allow you to quickly dispatch an enemy.
Yeah, if I can counter them, freaking tutorial voice.
Your life is now! Come back here! Yeah! I'll take you down!
Yeah, you're so proud of yourself for throwing me around. Stop it. Again with the throwing knife. I don't think I did. Pretty sure he just got back up just now. Stop throwing me! What are you trying to accomplish? I think these guys actually aren't as hardcore as the knights. Their combat techniques are not as difficult to deal with. So I really don't need the hidden blades here to get this over with before I lose the war of attrition. There we go. No, not more guys!
He does not walk the path. Destroy him!
Don't get away from me!
No, not hidden blades. We're not doing that again. This better be a checkpoint. Oh, okay. Yes, they can counter me. Good. Story progress. That makes them flee. Oh no! Wait. Good? Yes? They're on my side? Can't access that memory at this time. I'll tell you I wasn't there for another 2 seconds.
So it seems.
Guard yourself well, friend. Al-Mualim has betrayed us.
Yes. Betrayed his Templar allies as well.
How do you know?
After we spoke, I returned to the ruins beneath Solomon's temple. Robert had kept a journal, filled its pages with revelations. What I read there broke my heart. But it also opened my eyes. You were right, Altair. All along, our master has used us. We were not meant to save the Holy Land, but deliver it to him. He must be stopped.
Be careful, Malik. What he's done to the others, he'll do to us given the chance. You must stay far from him.
What would you propose? My blade arm is still strong and my men remain my own. It would be a mistake not to use us.
Distract these thralls then. Assault the fortress from behind. If you can draw their attention away from me, I might reach Al-Mualim.
I will do as you ask, Dai.
The men we face, their minds are not their own. If you can avoid killing them.
Yes. Though he has betrayed the tenets of the Creed, it does not mean we must as well. I'll do what I can.
It's all I ask. Safety and peace, my friend.
Your presence here will deliver us both.
Remember when I said that when I said the safety and peace to him, and he said your presence deprives us as both? Good times.
There are so many innocents. I must be careful not to harm them.
I must gentle push my way through. That's the real plot twist, is that Stephen George was right about gentle push the whole time. It really was important. I saw a flag over there. I'm not gonna go pick that up. It's over to the left. Apparently my objective is over to the right.
What's happening?
So, the student returns.
I've never been one to run.
Never been one to listen either.
I still live because of it.
What will I do with you?
Let me go.
Oh, Altair. I hear the hatred in your voice. Feel its heat. Let you go? Now that would be unwise.
Why are you doing this?
I found proof.
Proof of what?
That nothing is true. And everything is permitted. Come. Destroy the betrayer. Send him from this world.
Oh, wait. Get the sword back out. Fight. It's all the guys I killed. Whoa! So I only ever thought of the Piece of Eden as something that could mind control people to make them your thralls. I forget that this scene happens. He brought these dudes back to life. Or at the very least, he made holograms of them. You stop. Thankfully, they don't have too much health. Toad? You too. Oh, that guy wasn't dead to begin with. Well, now he is.
Face me, or are you afraid? I have stood before 1,000 men, all of them superior to you, and all of them dead, by my hand. I am not afraid.
Prove it.
What could I possibly fear? Look at the power I command.
Oh my gosh, he's one of the Poe sisters. I'm not making the first move, you're just gonna counter me. Isn't that like one of the things from like the Art of War? He who strikes first loses or something. Maybe I have that backwards. Which is really the only other way for that saying to go. Man, don't grab me and try to attack me with your swords. It's not fair. I know you got the power of a god in your hands, but come on. Doesn't mean you have to cheat. I can't see what's happening. Great. Another fight for me to lose for 20 minutes. Oh, go, okay.
Have you any final words?
You lied to me. Called Robert's goal foul when all along it was yours as well.
I've never been much good at sharing.
You won't succeed. Others will find the strength to stand against you.
And this is why, so long as men maintain free will, there can be no peace.
I killed the last man who spoke as such.
Bold words, boy. But just words.
Then let me go. I'll put words into action. Tell me, Master, why did you not make me like the other assassins? Why allow me to retain my mind?
Who you are and what you do are twined too tight together. To rob you of one would have deprived me of the other. And those Templars had to die. But the truth is, I did try. In my study, when I showed you the treasure. But you are not like the others. You saw through the illusion.
Illusion?
That's all it's ever done. This Templar treasure, this piece of Eden, this word of God. Do you understand now? Red Sea was never parted. Water never turned to wine. It was not the machinations of Iris that spawned the Trojan War, but this! Illusions! All of them!
What you plan is no less an illusion. To force men to follow you against their will.
Is it any less real than the phantoms the Saracens and Crusaders follow now? Those craven gods who retreat from this world that men